Well, hello there. How are you doing? I know I have to move slow, and I know I need to speak slow. There is a lot of energy being charged up right now, so I'm just setting an intention from the start that we have a really smooth technical experience and that we harmonize and learn to surf these energies that are coming with this eclipse. So welcome to everybody who is joining me. I would love you to announce who you are. And I have just posted all over, hello Cherie, the different pages, an image of a crystal mandala in a green crystal bowl, which is for my dear friend Colette. I know some of her inner circle friends will be joining us. And I'm just going to try and make this a little easier for us all to be able to pick up so we don't have too much interference. Okay, so coming back to the live stream. Yeah, so basically what I have done is I have set up the image because I'd like you, please, during this meditation to also support me to energize this mandala for her. We're in the, hello Danny, hello pretty, welcome, welcome. So we are in the business of creating miracles as we take our power back as multidimensional beings of love and light. This eclipse is super powerful, both for letting go of the last half of 2017 and stepping fully into the first half of 2018. So I've written loads of notes, and you know I go from the forever conscious information, which I send the links out about. But what I'd like you to think about, I hope you've got a notebook and a pen and your favorite crystal. If you haven't got a crystal, then you are very welcome to use a piece of jewelry. And actually, while Danny is online, I just want to say that I got her gorgeous chocolates today. So Danny LaRue is also known as Raw Chocolate Mama, and she makes these gorgeous raw chocolates, which came all the way from Portugal to me. And as I'm starting my detox tomorrow, and I won't be eating any refined sugar or chocolate or anything like that, these are going to be my treat. So thank you so much, Danny, for sending those. Hello, Beatrice. Welcome. So the other thing I've invited you all to do, because I'm going to ask you a couple of questions now, just for us to really come into the energy of what we're clearing in the first half of this meditation, and then also what we're going to be energizing for the second half of the meditation. We're going to be an hour all in all, okay? I'm really intending to keep it to that. And actually, just seeing whether my hands are shaking, there's been so much energy charge today. How have you been feeling? What's come up for you? So I got a bit angry with my daughter today. And it's really quite interesting because we get really snappy with each other around full moon. She's an earth sign with air in her rising, and I'm a fire and a water sign. So it all gets fun. Everybody who's online, please do announce yourselves. And please remember also, as I asked you to support me with the crystal mandala for Colette, that if you have anybody you know needs a personal breakthrough right now that could really do with a big shift, and you're desperate to help them, but you know that really you need to give them the energy to support them to help themselves, so it's that kind of hands under your bum rather than doing it for them, then you can mention them by name or just hold them in your heart so that they can also benefit from the extremely powerful energies of this full moon eclipse, which we had this lineup 36 years ago. I shared in my classes on Monday, much to a lot of people's horror, a big event that had occurred for me when I was between 3 and 4 years old that kind of really shaped my view of how safe the world was, and actually my faith in Source, in the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. Hi, Veronica. And essentially it rocked my world and made me feel unsafe in the world, and ever since I have been working to create that internal safety and to become my own mum, my own dad, and my own best friend. So you can think back, if you were alive 36 years ago, to any big events that happened then. And it's worth bearing in mind that the last time we had a blue moon, which is the second full moon in a month, red moon, so a blood moon, which comes from the eclipse because of the colour that the moon goes, if you can see it, a super moon because of how close to the earth it is, eclipse, full moon eclipse in Leo was something like, we don't know, it was hundreds and even potentially thousands of years ago. So this is big. Hello, Mel. Lovely that you're here. Now, I've got my cacao. So anyone who has cacao, really good to drink up before we get started. I'm going to make sure that we're already in the meditation within the next 15 minutes so we can do the clearing. But what I'd like you to consider right now is what has been prevalent for you today. So I've been angry. I mentioned to you that anger came up for me last night. It came up today. Really, it's when I'm intolerant, when I feel really intolerant. I dropped my daughter to college or to the bus stop, and on the way back, there was someone driving 30 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. Why did this annoy me? Because I'm Greek. I'm not even premenstrual, but full moon, whatever you want to call it. I pranged my car parking at full moon in September. So it really is about you noticing what's out of alignment in you. So anger, let's use that as an example. Intolerance. So do I find it easy to love myself through these emotions? No. I find it very difficult that someone who's grown and evolved myself as much as I have still really struggles with these real basics, that I'll get really annoyed and get into some road rage, or want to get into some road rage if I could. Anger, although we know it's a really justifiable emotion, like when your boundaries are pushed, it's forgiving ourselves for being angry, because we have so much social conditioning around anger. And I'll be honest, I'm really angry with the ignorance that has caused the pain and suffering on this planet. Sure I am. Do I feel I could be murderous with it? Yeah, I do. You know, it's very difficult for me to cultivate compassion for those who I feel are causing tremendous harm in their ignorance and in their desire to preserve power through fear. So this is what I work with, just cultivating that self-forgiveness, self-compassion. This is what I'm asking you to think about now, is what emotions have been triggered in you. So let me just go through quickly what I've written. So we're bringing closure, as I said. Now, eclipses often trigger our sense of security, and comfort can be shaken. So what are the emotions that are coming up? Where are you feeling unstable? Where are you feeling insecure? Is it around love? Is it around money? Is it around your home? Is it around your health? Like, just take a moment to write down where your security is being challenged at the moment. And look within. So ask yourself the questions: what fears are growing? You know, what fears are showing up for me? This is where the self-love work needs to happen. This is where the clearing needs to happen. What's showing up for me right now that I don't like to look at? What hopes do I have? What dreams do I have? You know, what's really, really in alignment with what gets me excited and joyful? And what truth is being revealed? Now, meditation for you. I have set the intention to invite grace and ease into every area of my life this year. I'm announced at the start of the year that I was done with being a rainbow warrior, and that meant getting involved with the sort of fighting for causes. And actually, I wanted to be a shining star. I just wanted to shine my light, emit a frequency that people could either tune into or not, and decide for themselves whether they would also like to know how to become shining stars. So lead by example. But there is still that inner rebel in me. There is still that inner warrioress, and I've got to give her a bit of space so she comes out in videos sometimes, especially about flu vaccines, but we'll leave that for now. The point I'm making is I wanted grace and ease, and yeah, I'd love that in my finances, and I'm welcoming it in my time, time management, finances, success, grace and ease, and being successful in my career, and everything that I need to thrive. But when it came to love, like romantic love and relationships, I stumbled, because I realized that grace and ease equals, in my old programming, boring. I want excitement. I want passion. I want magic. And I also want, I don't know who's like that, hello cat. I also want grace and ease in communication with my beloved, whoever he may be, because we don't have one at the moment. And this is the thing, is about removing the blocks and allowing ourselves to actually have what we want, realizing that if it's not coming yet, then we need to align with it even more fully and see what's not quite in alignment. So I'm really grateful for the insight that has come in the last 36 hours around that, because yes, I want grace and ease, but I also want excitement and passion and magic. And I think it's important for you to accept all of what you want, not just what you think is acceptable. Oh, I'm asking for too much. Oh, that's not possible. You know, let's bring this to Colette. So Colette, my dear friend, who's been having a love affair, in her own words, with cancer for the last 18 months, and that's because she's made a conscious decision not to be fighting something that, by the very nature of fighting, you energize the fight. However, this amazing woman and her sheer intention to stay in her physical body has meant that she has literally experienced one miracle after another, and she is our walking, talking miracle. She needs another miracle now, which is why I dismantled her old grid and we've created this new crystalline grid, which I have asked you to energize. But the point I'm making is, there's no shortage of miracles. Just because you've had one doesn't mean you can't have another. And, you know, asking for a parking space and asking for a remission and healing, same deal. A miracle's a miracle. So ask for what you want. Put everything in the mix that you want. So the way that we're going to work today is we are going to do some clearing work in the first part of the meditation, and then we are going to energize our new year with the second. So the point of this moon being in Leo is it's about taking charge of our lives, leading ourselves rather than looking to be led by others, becoming our own king or queen of the jungle, and stepping fully into our power. So I've said, as co-creators of our reality. If you don't like something, time to change it. With my daughter, the example of me getting angry is to do with just the disorganization. That is her disorganization that reminds me of my disorganization, so I then project onto her. If I was super organized, her disorganization would just be like really easy to deal with. I'm sitting forward because my cat has decided that she needs to take the whole seat. She is the master healer here, so we have to give her that space. So we're clearing things out, doing away with the past, letting things go. And the big question to write down now is, what do you need to let go of? I definitely need to let go of ambiguity in my relationships. And what sensitivities and heated emotions are getting triggered? So what old wounds are surfacing now? The not knowing what to do, the not knowing which direction to go in, the sitting in the unknown, the not having money, the feeling like you're constantly struggling. What are the old themes that you don't want to take into this year? You know, I am ready for success in all areas of my life. What does that look like? I'm saying all of these things just to trigger some excitement for you. Hello, Alex. Lovely to see you. Lovely. So, Kat Kimber actually sent me another really great little bit of information about this eclipse and the fact that it's opening an 11-11-11 portal. And so we are capable of epic transformation and overflowing abundance in every area of our lives. So what we're going to do is clear every area of our lives and then focus on what this epic transformation would look like and the overflowing abundance in each area of our lives. So that's what the eclipse will be. So yes, we've got about 15 minutes until the eclipse peaks, and then the second half will be, it's like the old is dying now, and then we're giving birth to the new. So that's how it's going to work through the next half hour, 40 minutes or so. So if you have names of anyone that you would like to energize, you would like to support for a big breakthrough, I'm nominating my sister. Melina needs a huge breakthrough, and I'm calling on a miracle for her. I'm calling on a miracle healing for Colette Jo Nolan, and I know there are lots of her sisters joining and brothers joining her, joining this intention now through this meditation. I'm up for a personal breakthrough in my personal relationships, in my romance and partnership. I'm ready to make a commitment to the right person. So I want to know who that is, and I'm getting into the feeling state of what that feels like so I can say yes. So whatever else, if you want to put their names in the subject heading, please, in the comments box, please do. If you would like to state what you want to energize, please do. I'm all about transparency at the moment. I think the more that we can share, the more that we feel, well, the less shame we feel. So then in terms of just to finish off with this, so if something's slipping away from your life, or if something is abruptly ended around the eclipse time, this is meant to be. Now, think back to 6 months ago, what was going on. I was in a new relationship, been seeing someone for 3 months, and I was beginning to see that things weren't actually going the way I really wanted them to. And for me, that was very much about like seeing something slip away that I didn't want to slip away. And then I went into 3 months of absolute doom and gloom and pure heartache, where all of my wounds got triggered. And I've been healing those, realizing I deserve to have what I want, but looking for it in the wrong place isn't going to bring it. So discernment is huge. Okay, so if we keep going somewhere that can't give us what we want, asking them to give us what we want, we have to see that the definition of stupidity is doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different result, or insanity, whatever the definition is. So be very mindful of that. Look where your needs can be met, and they start in here. We radiate and we attract. And then what was going on a year ago? So a year ago, I was preparing to go away for a huge life-changing week with my teacher, Susanna Kennedy, in Kauai. And I think I came back feeling like I'd had my whole brain reprogrammed. And I've spent the last year, kind of rediscovering who I am as a multidimensional being of love and light. So again, look back on your diaries, look back on journals, look back in your calendar, and just see if you can get an awareness of what's been going on. So we want a miracle for Faith, we want a miracle for Christine and Galina, and we want a miracle for Colette, and we want a miracle for Melina, and we want a miracle for everybody that's on this call. Yay! All right. So without further ado, let's get on. Crystals. Let's start with cleansing our crystals. I have two here. So when you're ready, I'm going to ask you just to join me, and we're going to really bathe in these energies, phenomenal energies. So I'm going to ask you to join me to repeat some words. Once we get into our I am presence, we're going to then cleanse the crystals. So you just repeat them after me, and then I'm going to take you through a visualization. So if you need a wee, now's the time to go and get one, or have one even, and make sure that you're comfortable, your phone's on silent, and you're not going to be disturbed for the next 40 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure my feet are connected to the earth. And the other thing I'm going to say is some of these words, for those of you who are newer to my work, will seem a little odd. Being a multidimensional being of love and light is one of them. Being a co-creator of your reality, the source of your creations. I'm going to ask you to connect to the crystalline grid, which, if you can imagine, 3 foot deep into the earth is where your earth chakra is. And this is what connects you to the 5th dimensional reality, the ascension path that we are all joining as light workers to co-create a new planet. And by that I mean to restore this planet to its original codes of being a paradise planet on Earth, a living library. So again, don't worry if this is complete craziness to you. I'm not asking you to connect anymore to the center of the Earth. I'm asking you to connect to your Earth chakra, which will fire up this crystalline grid, which helps you and helps everyone else who's got peace in their hearts, the desire to create a planet that thrives, and everyone on the planet thrives rather than survives. And also the heart of the planet is in your heart now. The cosmic heart is in your heart now, in our hearts, because we are all the one self. So things are a little different to last time we did this, but enjoy the upgrade. Okay, so let your spine be straight. You may wish to bring your hands to your heart. Just allow yourself to take a few deep breaths into your heart, welcoming yourself fully in all of the emotions that have been present today. Anger, remorse, frustration, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, whatever you've experienced today, just welcome yourself with all of these different colours and flavours of emotion. And allow yourself to breathe down through to your feet, make your connection with Mother Earth. And just imagine for a moment that love is raining down upon you, so we're really connecting to the sun and the moon as the feminine and the masculine uniting as they eclipse and pouring their love light into us, so we can imagine the platinum ray and the golden ray of light pouring down through us, cleansing and clearing, like you're standing under a light fall. Just opening up consciously the crown of your head, the palms of your hands, the front and back of your heart, the pelvic floor, so your root chakra, your connection to Mother Earth, and your feet, so opening up the padabandhas, the connection to the earth. And imagining yourself surrounded by a sphere, a holographic sphere of love and light, a sphere of compassion. And this sphere is made up of trillions of little spheres. Each wall is made of trillions of little spheres, all spinning on their own axis. And these spheres spin to create the frequency of compassion around you. So make this sphere as big as the room that you're in. Ayuna. Oh, well done everyone, beautiful. And now just imagine a rod of light connecting you to the source of all that is, which is way beyond our galaxy, well beyond our universe, through to the center of all the universes, moving down through your body into your earth chakra, 3 foot deep in the earth. And this is like the rod of light that is your internal lightsaber. And this is connecting you to the ascension paradigm, the new earth paradigm, which is what the age of Aquarius is all about. It's going to take about 100 to 200 years to embed this age of Aquarius into our collective consciousness fully. But it's happening. It's happening. So just know it's happening and let the smile in your heart find you. And when you're ready, just repeating the statements that will activate your I am presence, our collective I am presence. So repeating after me. I am the one self I am. I am the one self I am. I am the one self I am. I am unity consciousness. I am source consciousness. I am the source of my creations. I am the creator of my reality. I am a multi-dimensional being of love and light. I am sovereign. I am free. I am aligning with Earth's ascension timeline. I am aligning with my divine design. I am embodying the wisdom of my higher self from my divine design. Timeline. I am choosing to co-create my personal paradise. I am choosing grace and ease. I am that I am. Just allow those statements to percolate. I'm just going to activate the earth chakra for everyone and the soul chakra. So just repeat after me. Activate, activate, activate my earth chakra. Purify, purify, purify my earth chakra. activate, activate, activate my soul chakra. Purify, purify, purify my soul chakra. Just to cleanse these crystals. So as we do this, we're going to create a sphere in front of us because we're going straight into releasing the toxic load we're carrying. So as we clear the crystals, we're clearing ourselves. So just imagine now a replica of the sphere that's surrounding you, a small sphere though in front of your face. You're going to start to breathe into that sphere everything that you don't want to take into the post-eclipse time. So letting go of everything that's ready to compost in your life, letting go of disease, letting go of financial worry, letting go of unhappiness, letting go of failure in your perception. Just allow yourself to start to let go, especially any emotions that are prevalent at the moment that are disturbing your peace. Just to cleanse these crystals, you don't need to say at the same time, just know that it's happening for you as well. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I cleanse these crystals to renew their power, so they may bring peace and harmony and benefit humankind. I ask that all negative energy leave these crystals now and go to where it can be transmuted into the purest vibrations of love and light, so that only the purest vibrations of love and light exist within these crystals for the highest good of all. And so it is. Great. So we're 2 minutes away from the peak of the eclipse. Now just imagine that sphere in front of you, in front of your face, is spinning and it's acting like a vacuum vortex. Okay, so I'm going to ask you now to release from your cellular, molecular, atomic, subatomic memory, from the waves and particles of your quantum field and photon stream, from your physical, pranic, emotional, mental, astral bodies, from your divine blueprint template, celestial and causal bodies, in all dimensions of your being and all directions of time, any health issues that you are challenged by. Breathe them out into the sphere. Hi, Natalie. Any issues around your happiness? So any unhappiness, any unfulfillment, any sense of not quite being where you want to be in life, just breathe that into the sphere. Any issues around money, prosperity, not having enough, lack consciousness. Breathe it into the sphere, and that includes moaning and complaining and justifying why you can stay in a moaning and complaining mode. Get rid of it all, please. It's time to love it up. Good, we're banging eclipse time now, so let's just channel it more. Any disharmony, unhappiness, unfulfillment in your partnerships, relationships, romance. Any issues, disturbances to your peace in your home life, where you live, so needing to find a new home, not being happy in your home, relationships in your home. Hi Mel, hi Melissa. Just letting it all go. Any dissatisfaction in your career. Breathe that into the sphere. Not knowing what you want to do, not knowing what to do next, feeling stuck in a rut. Let it all go. Travel, the desire to travel, the feeling like you can't travel, anything that is preventing you from exploring the travel opportunities you want, just breathe it into the sphere. Not having enough time to relax, rest and recuperation. Not having enough time to do things you love and enjoy. Put it all in the sphere, the lack of time. Children, issues with children, issues with parents, issues with family members, and issues with friends, friendship circles, just any issue that is disturbing your grace and ease, place in the sphere. By the way, the sphere expands as much as you need it to, so it can get huge. Okay, any issues regarding personal transformation? So any resistance to your full personal transformation, for being fully in your power, embodied wisdom, you being your higher self, actually really enjoying this life, getting on with, wow, what an amazing life it is. So anything that's disturbing the truth, the better it gets, and that you love your life, it's great being you, put it in the sphere. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So the sphere is huge. Let it spin, 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 spin. We're now going to bring in the lunar energy. Okay, so I'm going to ask for the platinum ray to come through. And this is the ray of the divine feminine, so it clears the way. So activate, activate, activate the platinum ray. Just breathe it down through your body. Imagine for a moment that moonlight is bathing you, and so comes with it this platinum ray. And the platinum light moves down through your body, moves down into your earth chakra, fires up the crystalline grid that connects you and everyone else on this call to each other and to all the light workers around this planet. And then from your heart, allow a beam of this platinum light to move through into the sphere in front of you and love up all of that density, all of that struggle, all of that strife, all of that stuff that just hasn't been working. Just imagine it's like a fire hose. It's a really powerful laser beam that goes in and acts like a tornado within the sphere. That's it, you're doing great. It's happening at super speed, supersonic, quantum even. Woo, look at that. Wow, you lot are amazing. Keep pulling the light through. So let's just allow the light of the moon to come through and really shift, and the light of the sun. So the platinum rays coming through, but also the solar rays, so the golden rays coming through. Anchor the golden ray into your earth chakra. So activate, activate, activate the golden ray. I am the golden ray. Well done, that's it. And with the golden ray comes Christ consciousness as well. So we've got the platinum ray, the frequency of compassion, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin. That's it, you're getting it. And then we have the beautiful ray of the Christ of consciousness. We are all the Christ. We are all made in the image of the Almighty, the creator of this universe we call God. There are many gods, apparently. So supreme creator of all the universes is what we call Source. Just allowing yourself now to channel Source through you as the platinum and the golden light. So there are distinct qualities of the masculine and the feminine. Well done, that's it. So let it move through your pelvic floor, through your soles of feet, anchoring into the earth. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And seeing in front of you this golden light and also the platinum light. And then making love in there, okay? So this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine getting it on. And through their amazing orgasmic state, something new is created. Oh, you're getting it, that's it. I know you love my analogies. So they are having the most phenomenal tantric orgasmic experience that you could imagine, and they are you, so enjoy every cell of your being celebrating this. And they're basically acting as alchemists within the sphere. So those two frequencies are basically, oh, that's it, feel it in your heart. Oh, wow, they're just allowing everything in there that wasn't working to take on the ultimate form of what they'd look like if they were working. So every area of your life out of balance, now getting into balance, getting into alignment with your divine design, getting into alignment. Can you trust, can you truly let go here and let God? That's your challenge. You are God, by the way. So can you allow the most evolved part of you to take over from your ego in trying to control everything? Just hand the reins over to your higher self, to your superconscious of your divine design timeline. And know that there's no way your finite mind, your ego, can possibly come up with a plan better than this, more enjoyable than this. Whatever you think you've got a handle on in terms of your ultimate enjoyment, there's more. Good, so surrender. And in there now we have this platinum and this golden light, and I'll tell you what wants to come through, passionate compassion. So imagining now a violet magenta flame, and just say to yourself, I am the violet magenta flame of passionate compassion. I am the violet magenta flame of passionate compassion. I am the violet magenta flame of passionate compassion. And let yourself receive the frequency of passionate compassion through your body, down into your earth chakra. Send it as a gift to everyone that's connected to this light network, this crystalline network. Oh, wow. Just imagine firing a grid 3 foot deep in the earth all around the world with this violet magenta light. That's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Yummy, yummy. Feel your heart soften. Expand into more of yourself. Allow your energy field to expand. You're incorporating your whole soul frequency energy, your higher self. You're getting an upgrade. And then from your heart, beam this passionate compassion into the sphere to join the energy of the sacred masculine and feminine. And as we do this, welcoming into that sphere as well all those in need of a miracle. So everyone we've named, I'll name again: Colette, Melina, Christine, Galina. And I'm going to actually name everyone as well here: Melissa, Natalie, Una, Alex, Danny, Beatrice, Kat, Melina, Veronica. I know there's Pretty up there, Cherie, and everybody else who's on this call. If I haven't mentioned your name, just say it out loud now. So we're placing everybody who needs a miracle, including yourself, in that sphere, as you are now. Oh yeah, that's it, beautiful. Oh, beautiful, 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 you got it. And just know, as you are now, you are totally, sorry I'm going to swear now, fucking deserving of everything you want for yourself. To be free of pain, to be abundant, to be in perfect, vibrant health. There is only perfect health and abundance and wealth and prosperity and love in the eyes of God, of Source. So allow yourself to have it now. You don't have to change anything about you. You deserve to have everything you want. So allow that to be the truth. Allow yourself to have what you want. Give yourself permission in alignment with the highest good of all, and with asking the higher selves of everyone concerned to receive this energy and to give it to the version of us now, if it's in alignment with the highest good of all. So let's tickle up, let's love up. Tickling's not very nice actually, so let's just love up the you and everyone else that's in the sphere now, receiving all of that lovely energy spinning. So you could imagine platinum and golden and violet magenta glitter spinning, raising the frequency of all that density that we have shifted. Feel the parts of your body that are awakening, tingling. So I'm getting a love blast through the crown of my head. My heart is also tingling. Just let yourself receive. And you'll know that you're cooked. You know that this has been done when the version of you in the sphere starts to glow. So you're observing yourself. Welcome to being a multidimensional being of love and light. Your higher self, the you that is your superconscious, is observing the you in the sphere, that is the you that was operating, is operating now in your daily life. And we're observing, our higher selves are observing the us of now getting this upgrade. So all organs vital and healthy, radiating magnificence and abundance and joy and prosperity and wealth and happiness and fulfillment feeling where that energy needs to go most, to the third eye, the brain, changing the neuropathways, the heart, clearing any blocks to receiving love, receiving abundance, receiving vibrant health, prosperity, good luck, synchronicity, divine timing. And we all have a womb, whether we're men or women, we have a womb space. This is your sacral chakra. And if you energize this, that's it. It helps also with your gut. And so the brain that is your gut, 80% of the immune system is controlled by your gut health. Just energizing these areas. Well done, that's it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow, that's it. Wow. So there's this connection that's just been made with the earth and with source. Okay, so let's just anchor this bit. So just say after me, I command that this process continues until completion. Anchor, anchor, anchor. Recalibrate, align. Balance and harmonize. For graceful, gentle, and easy integration and expression. And so it is, and so it shall be. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, my loves, are you ready to step into this version of you that's been loved up completely, that knows she and he, however you identify as they, if that's more relevant to you, that this version of you that has been you till now is totally deserving of all of the stuff that you need to thrive? When you feel ready, expand the sphere that you've just been cleansing and energizing. Step into it. Remember, you are your higher self now. And embrace the you that was in the sphere. Now, to give a heart hug, you let your head, I think it's, go to your right. So the heart is left to left, left to left. However it comes is fine. And just allow these two hearts to meet. So your higher self and the you that's just been energized and cleansed. And allow the two to merge into one. So you're now taking into your being all of these frequencies, the platinum, the golden, the violet magenta. So this version of you now knows, for example, if I use my example, that she deserves to have grace and ease in her relationship, her romantic relationship, as well as excitement and passion and magic. And this is it. This is you unifying all of the opposites. You deserve things to come easily, money to flow, miracles to happen, whatever you have a need for it to come easily, gracefully. And as the two merge into one, you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel your third eye, your heart, your womb space, your gut activated. This energy is anchored into Gaia, anchored up into Source. We've got a few more frequencies to bring in. So I'd like you just to imagine now. Oh, you're amazing. Okay, so now the silver ray, which is the frequency that allows us to maintain a higher vibration, is raining down upon you. You're under a light full of silver light. Just drink it up. Drink it up so it fills the big sphere that has been surrounding you from the start. All this silver light surrounding you. What is this doing? It's allowing you to stay in a higher vibrational state. It's allowing you to fully upgrade to the new Earth paradigm, to the ascension pathway, Earth's ascension timeline. And as the love is raining down upon you, whatever crystal you've got in your hands is also being energized by all of these frequencies. So the gold, the platinum, the violet magenta, and now the silver. And please allow these colours and frequencies to soak up in your brain, particularly in the limbic brain, which is the midbrain that holds all memories, particularly into the amygdala, which is the storehouse of all experiences that we want to avoid. It's like a filing cabinet of all the things that hurt and we don't want to do again, but it's kind of misinformed. So just giving it an upgrade, giving your limbic brain an upgrade, and giving your hindbrain, so the brainstem, which is all your autonomic responses, an upgrade. So the cellular memory you inherited as part of your being wired to survive the world you're being brought into is now being soothed. It's being myelinated. So you might have heard of myelinization. It's what happens to neuropathways when babies are breastfed. The fat in breast milk really helps to tone, to nurture, to soothe the nervous system. So we're soothing our fight, flight, freeze response with all these frequencies, moving it down the spine, all the way down through the central channel of your central nervous system, and then going across your body through to all of your organs, through to all of the extremities, right down to the tips of your fingers and toes, and the crown of your head, your nose, your ears. Every part of you that's like an antennae into the world is getting soothed and upgraded. You've heard me say before, see through eyes of love and love what you see. You should have heard me in the car. How do I bloody see through eyes of love now? So seeing through eyes of love, being willing to see through eyes of love. Ah, beautiful. Cleaning the lens, the filters, the perceptions of your pineal and pituitary gland, your hypothalamus. Your whole brain's getting an upgrade. The vagus nerve that moves through every organ is also getting properly soothed and loved. And hi, Rosie. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So just anchoring all of those frequencies down through your body into your earth chakra, into the crystalline grid, so you can visualize easily. All those colours are moving through the grid around the world. Platinum, gold, silver, violet, magenta. And just to seal the deal, we're going to bring the emerald green ray of sovereign light down to create a cloak for us to wear. So as you claim your sovereign power, your sovereign right, the emerald green ray will heal the physical body, and it will also make your energy field invincible, invisible, impenetrable, and help you to move around with higher frequency consciousness without the fear of psychic attack. So allow yourself now to call in this ray. I am the emerald green ray. I am the emerald green ray. I am the emerald green ray. And what I'd invite you to do is just to let it pour through you. But imagine that it's creating a protective field between each of the layers of your being. So I'm going to name them. Your physical body outline is glowing emerald green now. And then your awareness moves to the outer line of your pranic body, which is also now glowing emerald green. And we move to the outline of the emotional body, now glowing emerald green. The mental body, glowing emerald green. The astral body, wow, it's going faster. And then we bridge into our multidimensional self and move into our divine blueprint template, which is our divine human self. That's glowing green, moving into our celestial body, glowing green, and our causal body, glowing emerald green. Beautiful. So if you now imagine the outer sphere that surrounds you, your sphere of compassion, This is also having the golden and the platinum want to come through. So emerald green light surrounding the sphere, and then the golden light of the divine masculine, which is protective, holding the frequency of the emerald light. And now the platinum ray is like the ultimate reflective mirror around the layers of the emerald green and the golden light. So these are three outer layers outside of your big sphere of compassion, and the platinum just deflects anything coming towards you that is not sent in love and light. And anything you send out that isn't love and light will also be deflected. It will be sent back to you, but through your sphere of compassion it will be neutralized. So with power comes responsibility, remember that. Beautiful. Okay, we are ready to anchor this. So when you're ready, just getting a sense of your upgraded self, the shift that's occurred with this particular eclipse. Allowing the lessons to be learned, moving into a new version, new co-creation for your reality. When you're ready, we're going to anchor this. So anchoring all of these frequencies into our being. Anchor, lock and seal. Just repeat after me. Anchor, lock and seal. Recalibrate and align. Balance and harmonize. For graceful, gentle, and easy integration and expression. And so it is, and so it shall be. Well done. Very, very gently, just start to breathe in and out through the soles of your feet and make your connection with Gaia. Amazing, that's it. And slowly bring yourself back. Some very happy faces from Cherie. So when you're ready, come on back. You can rub your legs, open your eyes. Welcome to this side of the eclipse. Oh, lovely, you're stuck to it. So just as I was finalizing that little meditation, I got the message, you need to do addictions. So what I invite you to do is to listen back on this meditation, but in particular with the intention of letting go of addictions in every area of your life. So patterns of behavior that maybe you want to let go of in every area of your life. It's being done anyway because we asked that it would be done, but specifically focusing on any addictions, thought patterns, behaviors, substances. We can be addicted to things that we don't actually act out with, but still being aware that when we are reaching outside of ourselves, there is a call for more love. And the only being that can give that love to us is ourselves, as our God self. So I'm taking that challenge on over the next 30 days as I embark on my doTERRA Cleanse and Restore program, which I'll be guiding those of you who want to do the detox from the 1st of March. So I'm going to do it ahead of you. And I'm really excited because I am ready to make some shifts that until now I've been putting off. And this is it. If you're patient with yourself, things do eventually come to a point that you are ready. But we have to work with ambiguity, and when you know you want to, well, you know you need to do something that you're not doing, ask for the willingness to want to release that pattern. So that's from the late Louise Hay. Okay, so any comments from anybody? If you would like to let me know how you're doing. I know a couple of you have had to leave, but if you have any feedback, please do share it now. Also, I'd just like to take a minute to energize the crystalline mandala that I created for Colette. It's outside with all my crystals at the moment. So if you haven't put your crystals out, really good idea to put all of your crystals out tonight, just to get the clearing from the full moon, to activate the new frequencies post-eclipse, and to basically then bring the crystals into your house, because with the next new moon, I'm going to be encouraging you to create a crystalline grid in your house, because the frequencies are just getting higher and higher. And as we are working with the crystalline grid in the earth, we need to keep raising the frequency in our house as well. So how do I put this? You may have heard about the fact, well, our cellular structure is carbon, and we're moving to a crystalline cellular structure. So you might have also heard that as divine humans, we're meant to have 12 DNA strands, not 2. And so activating those DNA strands and evolving them into being crystalline, is how we are going to be light beings in a more dense form here on this planet. So that's my journey. That's what I'm supporting other people to do as well. And yes, I haven't got any comments. So does anyone? Oh, Melina. Okay, superbly wonderful and beautiful. Thank you. Brilliant. And thank you, Mel. Here's to your miracle, sweetheart. And also, Alex had to leave early. Lots of love to you, Alex, as well. Okay, so let's just do a couple of minutes of energizing Colette's crystalline grid, and of course anyone else that you would like to energize. You're welcome, Beatrice. Thank you. What I would also invite is, if anyone is interested in doing some breakthrough work with me, you'd like to book a breakthrough call or find out about any of my coaching, online coaching programs or one-to-one coaching, I have been fully booked. I am still fully booked, but I'll be ready in about a month to take on some new clients. So if you would like to be scheduled in, you're thinking about doing some work with me, the best thing to do is to book a breakthrough call. So I will extend free breakthrough calls to anybody who is on this call that wants to find out about my digital programs or my coaching programs to support this shift. So they're normally 100 quid, you're getting them for free. So any of you who want one, please send me a message and I will send you a link to my calendar. So I've got Stephen, thank you. Oh, bless you, Stephen, thank you. Cherie loved the dancing gold and platinum. Kat said thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Can you sign up on the website? Thank you for that, Cherie. So yes, please sign up to the Rosy Glow website, where you will then get emails about future meditations. I do 2 a month, and also lots of free content that we are finally putting into some orders so that we can send out to you. So there's loads of inspiration if you want to stay in this higher frequency. Oh, Claire, you're so welcome. Thank you. Excellent. So yeah, join rosyglow.com, and why not join me on YouTube as well, so you can receive the latest updates. It's Rosy Glow, ROZYGLOW, and if you are happy to join me just to send some light to this grid, basically all you have to do is hold your crystals, connect to your heart. Just do 1 minute of this. So I'm visualizing Colette Joan Nolan and her husband Tim and her son Zebedee and all of the friends that are the friendship circle that surrounds her. We're intending a full and complete miracle healing in accordance with her higher self and her higher will. I'm just visualizing that green bowl with all of her crystals in there that I've set up. Chakra, chakra, chakra. So you can just imagine sending love and light to your crystal, and through your crystal it's energizing her crystalline grid. Thank you for joining me on this. complete healing, complete remission, the shrinking of all tumours, the disappearing of all tumours. Beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, my friends. I can really feel this. Colette, my love, this is for you. Just bathe in this light, sweetheart. Bathe in the love. So we're beaming from our hearts, from our third eyes. Energizing your beautiful presence. Complete cellular regeneration. Thank you, Claire. So complete cellular regeneration for Colette and for everybody else who needs it. Healthy cellular regeneration. A healthy cell regeneration. I command this process continues until completion. Anchor, 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 recalibrate the line. Balance and harmonize for graceful, gentle and easy integration. So it is and so it shall be. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so that's it, folks. If anyone has any questions, I'm very happy to answer them. Otherwise, I wish you a very happy day. Happy eclipse. I'm going to post, when I repost this video to the replay, I will post you a link to a lovely ritual that you could do tonight. I'm going to try and connect with this lady from Intuitive Astrology and see if we can do some work together, because I seem to use her meditations and her text every month. Yeah, loads of love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'll send a link to the ritual. I'm going to have an apple cider vinegar bath tonight, and tomorrow I'm starting my detox. So ready for this new version of me and all those I love. Loads of love, my friends. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of love to you. Take care now, and thanks to Danny for the chocolates. And thank you to everyone for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your evening. Get out there if you can. Happy eclipse. Clash, we're just finished, sweetheart. But I'm going to end the video and then you can listen to the replay if you want to. But lots of love to you. Loads of love to you all. Take care for now. Oh, bye.